Hey everybody, Fume from Wandering Egg here, and welcome to my new breakdown of HEISHOU, Rooster, Heathcliff, and HEISHOU Goat, Don Quixote. We're going to go ahead and go through everything that they have to offer. There is also one thing that they have on the Twitter that they seem to have, messed up. It says, English only, fixed an issue where HEISHOU Pack Way Branch Don Quixote and U Branch Adept Heathcliff's defense skills had incorrect descriptions. Before it was clashable guard, after it's clashable counter. So both of them have clashable counters. So just keep that in mind. Now then, we're going to go ahead and jump into Heathcliff's because Heathcliff has 2 pages, and then we'll end it off with Don Quixote because Don has 1 page. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Skill 1, Peckham. 3 skills, Envy. Ooh, Envy's pretty good. If target has X plus Burn Rupture, gain coin power. Gain Clash power for every X burn on self. Clash start. Apply burn and burn count to target and self. Okay. On hit, inflict Rupture on the second coin. On third coin, inflict Burn. Heads hit, inflict Rupture counts. Okay, that's pretty good. Skill 2, Mutilating Talons. If target has X plus Burn and Rupture, gain coin power. On use, gain Clash power for every X burn on self. Clash start, apply Burn and Burn count. Same thing as last time. Alright, first coin, inflict Rupture. Heads hit, inflict Burn count. Second coin, inflict Burn. Heads hit, inflict Rupture count. Third coin, inflict burn and burn count. On hit, deal burn on self times X of this coin's final damage, wrath damage. If this unit has Blood Flame, or if this unit has less than X% HP, reuse this coin. Skill 3, Blood Flame Massacre, Unfocused Volley. Deal more damage for every X burn on self. Combat start, if this unit has Blood Flame, or if this unit has less than X% HP, convert all coins to unbreakable coins. Before use, at X Battle Blood Instinct, activate Rooster's Rampaging Blades under the Ensanguinate Heaven instead. Jesus, that is a long name. On use, gain Blood Flame. On use, gain Coin Power for every X Burn and Rupture on target. Gain Clash Power for every X% missing HP on self. Okay. After attack, gain Burn counts. First coin. On hit, apply Burn to target and self. Heads hit at X% HP, take burn damage by burn potency on self. Oh, take burn damage by burn potency. I see. So at high enough HP, he takes damage depending on how much burn and burn potency he has. And then third coin, on hit, apply burn to target and self. Same thing as the second coin, burn and burn damage based on burn damage and burn potency on himself. Fourth coin, on hit, inflict rupture count. On hit, deal burn on self and burn on the main target percent of this coin's final damage, gluttony damage against all targets. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, now, Rooster's Rampaging Blades under the Ensanguinate Heaven. Unfocused Volley. Deal more damage for every X burn on self. Deal more damage for every X% missing HP on target and missing HP on self. On use, gain Blood Flame. On use, gain Coin Power for every X burn and Rupture on the target. On use, gain Clash Power for every X% missing HP on self. Clash win, gain burn. After attack, consume Battle Blood Instinct. After attack, at more than X burn, consume up to Y excess burn and heal burn consumed by Z% HP. We're gonna have to see how powerful this effect is. That's really good. So you kind of just want to cycle in your healing. So you're taking damage, and then when you use your skill 3, then you're healing it all up, and then you go right back to taking damage. That's interesting. Alright. First coin, on hit, inflict rupture count. Second coin, on hit, inflict burn count. Third coin, on hit, inflict rupture potency. Fourth coin, on hit, inflict burn potency. On hit, if this unit has X plus burn, or if this unit has less than Y% HP, reuse this coin. Oh, reuse. On hit, deal X% of this coin's final damage, wrath damage against all targets. If this is the final coin, heal HP equal to damage it dealt. Damn. And then the defense is the clashable counter. Gain Blood Flame next turn. If target has X plus Burn and Rupture, gain base power. If this unit has Blood Flame, gain Coin Power. This skill deals X% damage for every Y% HP this unit cumulatively lost in this encounter. Clash start, gain Burn count. On hit, inflict Rupture count. Second coin, on hit, inflict Burn count. Burn potency. Okay. That's not bad. That seems pretty good. Alright, we'll go ahead and go on to the next page. Alright, for the passive. Now this right here is the part where We'll have to see. The effect could be really good. Alright. When activating Exalted Command, which is the Lord of Hongyuan's combo attacks with all the HEISHOU, the Lord of Hongyuan Honglu gains the following effects as the HEISHOU Bolus Contamination effect. On hit with this unit's base attack skill, deal X% of Gluttony damage dealt as Wrath damage. Really? Huh. I don't know how powerful that is. Because the thing is that deals a certain percent of gluttony damage dealt as wrath damage. Now the question is that extra gluttony damage that's being dealt, or is it, or is it extra wrath damage that's being dealt, or is it substituting some of the gluttony damage as wrath damage? That's very interesting. I like that a lot, actually. Cannot be staggered or fall below 1 HP due to burn damage. Gain Blood Flame and Burn count in the same turn it substitutes or returns it. Interesting. In this encounter, when this unit takes damage that brings their HP down to 0, nullify this damage, then this unit's HP cannot drop below 1 for the turn. Then at the next start, heal X plus burn on self HP, and remove all burn on self. Percent HP, sorry. Okay, so he has a revive. That's pretty interesting. Or I guess more so endurance. Combat start. Gain X offense level up and defense level up for every Y% missing HP on self. Not bad. It's probably going to be up to a max. Gain Battle Blood Instinct when meeting one of the following conditions. At clash start, when this unit hits with a base attack skill, or when this unit takes burn damage at less than X% HP, gain additional Battle Blood Instinct, or on kill. Alright, turn end. This is the support passive. And the Bloody Storm of Blades was the other passive. I believe this is the one. Bloody Storm of Blades is probably the one that needs ego resources. Okay, now we got the passive effects. Battle Blood Instinct. For every X stack, deal more damage. Turn end. For every Y stack, gain haste. Yes, he has haste. Okay, that helps out with his coins and stuff like that, because everybody on the HEISHOU team has haste except for the C branch and the U branch. All right. Oh, is that it? Wait, was that it? Oh, I thought there was more. Hold on. Wait, is there more? Okay, that's Don's page. There were no more images. It was just that one. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so that's all of Heathcliff effects. Now, he seems pretty good. I like him a lot. I'm definitely interested to see what his enhanced skill 3 is gonna look like, because that looks like it's gonna be powerful. And one, hold on, let me go ahead and pull up Limbus Wiki. Let me go ahead and pull up one more thing, because there is actually something of note too that I should add. Where is Sinclair? Sinclair is right here. So, if you didn't know, Sinclair also has the Blood Flame effect. 3 Blood Flame. Okay, max stack. This unit inflicts +1 more burn and potency with its base skills, while this unit has this effect, heal 3 SP upon staggering or killing an enemy 3 times per turn. So Heathcliff also has this effect. If this unit's SP is at max when the above effect activates, gain 1 offense level up and 1 haste next turn. Lose 1 stack at end turn. Okay. Now the question, I remember he also had an ability, Sinclair has an ability where if he gets burn on himself, then he's able to apply Blood Flame. I don't remember where it is. Oh yeah, combat end of this, oh no, this is exclusive to Sinclair, never mind. I thought it would have been shared with Heathcliff, but no. Just all the effects of Blood Flame are also applied to Heathcliff. I feel like they should have included them in Heathcliff's subscription just in case. I get why they didn't, just because, you can refer to another unit, but him having Blood Flame and then this new Battle Blood Instinct is going to be very interesting. He definitely seems good. He's not going to be bad or anything. I'm just a little worried about his Bolus Contamination effect, because that doesn't seem like it's going to be as powerful as most of the other ones, but hey, what do I know, We'll just have to see what it looks like in game. Alright, Now is the time to begin breaking down Don Quixote, which is the one that I'm most excited for. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, Don Quixote, HEISHOU Way Branch. Skill 1, 2 coins, breakthrough. If target has Shatter Mark, deal more damage, gain coin power for every X rupture and sinking on target. Oh, she is rupture sinking. Okay. Alright, this is nice. So, okay, rupture sinking, that's pretty good. First coin, on hit, inflict rupture count. Second coin, on hit, inflict sinking count. Oh no, still on the first coin. On first coin, inflict rupture count, and then also sinking count. On second coin, inflict rupture potency, and then sinking potency. That's pretty good. Skill 2, seize the momentum, shatter the wall. Interesting. That's a nice name, actually. Gain coin power for every X rupture and sinking on target. Combat start. If this unit has Burgeoning of Horns, convert the last coin of this skill into Unbreakable coin. The last coin deals more damage based on Burgeoning of Horns stat. Oh. First coin, inflict rupture count. Second coin, inflict sinking count. Third coin, inflict rupture potency, sinking count. And if this unit has Burgeoning of Horns, deal slash damage equal to X% of this coin's final damage based on Burgeoning of Horns stack. Oh. Okay. Skill 3, Crushing Horns, 4 coins. When gain coin power for every X rupture and sinking on target, combat start. If this unit has Burgeoning of Horns, convert all coins of this skill into Unbreakable and deal more damage based on Burgeoning of Horns stack. On use, gain Burgeoning of Horns. Okay, so on skill 3, she has Burgeoning of Horns. Alright. On her second coin, she gets Rupture count, Sinking count. On her third coin, she gets Rupture and Sinking potency. On her fourth coin, she deals more damage based on any of the panic-type changing effects on target. Oh. On hit, deals slash damage equal to X% of this coin's final damage. If target has Shatter Mark, deal even more slash damage. On hit, inflict Shatter Mark next turn. If target has any of the panic-type changing effects, inflict Sinking count. Oh. So she's a little bit reliant on panic types. Interesting. Clashable Guard, or Clashable Counter, sorry. Gain final power for every X Rupture and Sinking on target. Gain Burgeoning of Horns next turn. On hit, inflict Rupture potency. On hit, inflict Sinking potency. Okay. Passive. Ooh, okay. Upon activating an Exalted Command with this unit, Lord of Hong Yuan Hong Lu gains the following effects via HEISHOU Bolus Contamination. Inflict Sinking upon inflicting Rupture potency or count by using this skill. Okay, so this gives him Sinking potency. That's good. On the turn this unit substituted or returned to the field, gain Burgeoning of Horns. Thank God. Explosive Battering Ram. This is, I believe, her ego passive. Deal minus target's SP over X more damage against targets at less than 0 HP. Oh, I see. Deal damage depending on how low the target's SP divided by X, which is probably going to be like divided by 2 as usual. More damage against targets at less than 0. Deal more damage for every X Rupture and Sinking on target. Strengthen this effect and its max value against targets without XP. Oh! If this unit has Burgeoning of Horns, the last coin of this unit's base skills deals more damage. When attacking skill slot equipped with a defense skill, deal even more damage with the last coin. When clashing with the Clashable Guard skill, gain Clash Power. Clashable Counter, I assume. Interesting. Either it's when clashing with the Clashable Guard skill, gain Clash Power. So either this is a mistranslation like they mentioned earlier, or this is because they have... The Lord of Hong Yuan actually has a... Hold on. Is there a way that I can... Yeah, H-Corp. Where is Lord of Hong Yuan? Because the Lord of Hong Yuan actually gives... where is it? Defense 2. He actually gives Lord's Guard to all HEISHOU if he's going to be taking an unopposed attack. I bet most of you forgot about this one. I didn't know. I remember this shit. Yeah. So either this is a mistranslation, or they're buffing up Lord's Guard for Don Quixote, which is interesting. Honestly, I'd take either. That sounds interesting. And then for her support passive, ally with the fastest speed, on hit with the base attack skill against enemies with X plus Rupture count or Seeking count, inflict defense level down. Okay. So from what I remember, that is very similar to Sorry, I'm trying to pull up identities that are similar just so that people can get a grasp of it. That's very similar to Dead Rabbit Boss Merceau. Yeah, 1 ally with the fastest speed hits an enemy with 3+ Rupture, inflicts 1 offense level down 3 times per enemy per turn. Pretty interesting. But for her, was it defense? Yeah, so hers is defense instead of offense. That's pretty good. Alright, now for the unique effects. Shattermark. Take more damage from Gluttony and Gloom skills. Units with SP change their panic type to Shattermark. Units without SP lose Clash Power? Ooh! Alright. Turn end, reduces stack. Alright, this effect is not cumulative. Inflicting it will replace the current value with the inflicted value. Apply the units without SP conditional to certain enemies that have SP but can't change their panic types. Damn! Shattermark panic type effects. Low morale, lose clash power, lose defense level. Panic, lose clash power, lose defense level. That's not bad. Burgeoning of Horns. This unit's base attack, base skills inflict more rupture potency and seeking potency. Turn end, reduces stack. Okay, she seems very, very good. I actually like her a lot. She's very nice. The fact that also now Lord of Hong Yuan can go ahead and go into the sinking team is pretty nice too. He won't be as powerful as usual whenever he gets these keywords, but you know, it's better than nothing. I don't know. Now I'm trying to think of like a team that you can run for the HEISHOU. Let me see, because the way that you might want to do it is, of course, Lord of Hong Yuan. You have Wu Branch, so Lord of Hong Yuan, Wu Branch Yisong, maybe Gregor because his support passive doesn't do anything on the bench. You have Faust. You have Heathcliff. You have family candidate Ishmael. If you don't have her, replace her with one of the other HEISHOU. I'd say either Ryoshu or even Vrodian. And then you have either Sinclair. No, you bring Heathcliff, I'm assuming, for all 7 units. And then you have the rest as backup units for when you need those. You definitely, man, there's nothing that allows Sinclair to be able to do a little more damage on him. I was kind of hoping that Heathcliff would allow Sinclair to perform a little better, because Sinclair is a little mediocre, if I'm going to be honest. He's probably like one of the most mediocre HEISHOU out there. He just takes a little too long to build up, and he's not able to take as much damage to get to his, to get to his 50% that he wants to be at. It's kind of rough. They definitely made the design for Heathcliff more like tightly knit, with him taking burn count and burn potency on himself every single time he uses a skill, and then healing it up with his advanced skill 3. All in all, to say, I'm very excited for all these units. Very good buffs for the HEISHOU team, very good buffs for Rupture team, and even Heathcliff's first burn identity. This is a really good identity from what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I got really nothing else to say. I like Don Quixote. I like Heathcliff. I'm very glad with what they did, and HEISHOU is receiving even more buffs than it deserves. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Thank you everybody for watching. On Thursday this week, I will be doing my showcase and summons for both of the units. We'll be go ahead and taking them into various content, either boss fights in the story or mirror dungeon. Kind of depends on how much time I have. So that'll be Thursday, 9 a.m. on twitch.tv/wonderingegg. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, PST. Sorry, I forget time zones are a thing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Remember, look both ways crossing the street, don't get hit by cars, and have a good day.